thank goodness. I was like, oh, I guess that's it. Of course, I don't really know what song we could. Is there anything? We could do that one. Y'all know the story why we do Harbor Valley PTA. Like I said, Bruce can just do anything. If you request some random song, he'll know it. Like I can't even do songs I've written if you request them. So, we were doing a little weekly series one time, and this was getting on my nerves that I couldn't do anything, and so he doesn't do social media, so I went on social media and I said, you guys, what's a really wordy, complicated song that it would be impressive if someone called it out and I could just do it? And we came up with Harbor Valley PTA. So I planted someone in the crowd. And they requested it, and I told the guys in the band like the week before to start to learn it, so they knew it. And it was one of my greatest victories. And then we recorded it, and it's on one of our records together. So, although I didn't prepare, so there are a lot of words, please help me out if I mess up. I want to tell you all a story about a Harbor Valley widowed wife who had a teenage daughter who attended Harbor Valley Junior High. Well, her daughter came home one afternoon, she didn't even stop to play. And she said, Mom, I got a note here from the Harbor Valley PTA. Now the note said, Mrs. Johnson, you've been wearing your dresses way too high. And it's reported you've been drinking and running around with men and going wild. And we don't believe you ought to be bringing up your little girl this way. And it was signed by the secretary of Harbor Valley PTA. Now it happened that the PTA was gonna meet that very afternoon. And they were sure surprised when Mrs. Johnson wore her miniskirt into the room. And as she walked up to the blackboard, I can still recall the words she had to say. She said, I'd like to address this meeting of the Harbor Valley PTA. Now there's Bobby Taylor sitting there, and 7 times he's asked me for a date. And Mrs. Taylor sure seems to use a lot of ice whenever he's away. And Mr. Baker, won't you tell us why your secretary had to leave this town? Widow Jones be told to keep her window shades all pulled completely down.